Clint Cosgrove, Rivals national recruiting analyst here with top 2023 defensive back Kahlil Tate out of Kenwood Academy in Chicago. Kahlil, thanks for coming on to talk about your recruitment, man.
Thanks for having me, Clint.
Always a pleasure when we can catch up, man, whether it's at school or I guess through StreamYard now.
Exactly.
You know it, man. So let's dive right into it. You're fresh off a Wisconsin official visit. Your first
Correct.
official visit. I know you had been up there before and built some relationships, but just tell me about the whole experience. Coaches you connected with, players, what stood out about the visit, and if maybe it helped the Badgers' cause.
I really enjoyed myself this weekend. My biggest thing that they did for us was show hospitality. Like, everyone in my family was so comfortable. Like, my little brother made new friends while he was out there, which is very important to me. Little bro like it, I like it. My parents felt comfortable. There were a lot of conversations going on, genuine conversations at that. So I really enjoyed the way they treated us. We got fed a lot, so that was nice. I had a good experience with the players. They was all really nice, and yeah, everything looked pretty polished to me too.
That's awesome. Now, one of the things that some guys who have not spent time in Wisconsin are surprised that they get fed cheese curds. Did you get some cheese curds when you were up there?
Yes, I did get cheese curds at the bowling alley.
Was it Schwegler Bowling Alley?
I'm really not sure. It was just like
I
tag
grew up in
along there
Madison.
drive. Yeah.
What'd you think of the cheese curds?
They're really good. I'm actually been a big fan of cheese curds before I went down to Wisconsin. I stop at Culver's all the time, and instead of getting fries, I get cheese curds. Yeah,
I'm the same way. I get the cheese curds and the mashed potatoes. It's really good when you dip the cheese curds in the mashed potatoes.
I know.
But I'm going on tangents now, man. You start talking about food, I get excited. Were there any like specific highlights or any coaches that you connected with, or players or recruits while you were there?
So specific coaches I connected with were Coach Bob Ingram, Coach Jim Leonard, of course, and then Coach Chris, Coach Al too, Coach Al. We all really had good individual conversations. Like, I spoke with like mostly all the coaches, but those are the coaches that when I talked to them, it was like heart to heart. Like, we was actually having a really good conversation. Players, Bob Ingram's son, Dean Ingram, he's a really a cool guy. He just switched over from defense to offense. We were having a conversation about that. Who else? Alex, Rojas. It was a few players. I forget their names, but it was a few. Skyler. It was a lot of really cool people down there.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Always fun to make new friends on those visits.
Yeah.
Now, you said Coach Al. Was that Al Johnson or was that Alva Hansbrough?
Alva Hansbrough.
Okay, I don't know if I told you this, but did you know that my defensive backfield in high school was me, Alva, and his twin brother, Adriel. We all played together in high school. So, yep, that's a real throwback, man. So now I know your next steps are you've got official visit to Purdue on June 10th, and then you're going to Iowa for an official the weekend of June 24th. Tell me about what you're looking to get out of those visits. And I know you've been there before, so maybe things that you're looking to see that you hadn't seen in the past.
I think my biggest thing with these next visits is the relationships and then the comfortability that I feel when I'm down there and that my family feels. Like I said, it's not really a material thing for me. It's really about the connections that I have and then how well the school that I'm going to develop me. And with these next two schools, I'm really looking forward to building relationships with the players and the coaches.
Awesome. How about this? You haven't officially announced like a top group of schools. I know you're leaving some official visit weekends open, so that seems to be fluid as well. Do you have plans to drop a top 5? Are you saving visits for certain schools? Where are you at right now?
So yeah, I don't have a plan on dropping the top 5. Like, it's really even playing ground still. Even though I have schools that I'm very interested in, it's still like it's open door. Like, I'm really interested. All the schools I flew, I'm really still interested in all the schools.
So the recruitment's wide open, huh?
Yes, sir.
If they show you love, you show it back.
Exactly.
You got it, man. How about this? And I know I've asked you this a ton of times. Commitment timeline. When do you want to be committed by?
So ideally, I would love to be committed by the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Get it over with, and then just focus on season,
ball.
huh?
Yeah.
And go ball, man. That's what you do best.
Yes, sir.
That's what you do best, man. I've been watching you for years. That's what you do. You ball, man. How about this? You know, you talked about relationships a lot. You did mention food, so that could be important as well. But what is this decision going to come down to in the end for you? Relationships? Is it, you know, campus, facilities, degree? You know, what's important to you, Kahlil, when it comes time to make a decision?
Like I mentioned earlier, it's really the comfortability that I feel, and how well do I think I'll be developed, and then education, of course. Do I go to a school that when I do get my degree, can I be successful for the next 40 years of my life? That's very important to me as well. But yeah, it's just really how well will I be developed on the athletic side and academic side.
Awesome. The complete package, man.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Well, hey, Kahlil, always a pleasure to catch up with you, man. I'm sure I'll see you again very soon. You aren't too far from my house, and I love making my way down to Kenwood. So I appreciate your time, and wish you best of luck on these upcoming visits and upcoming big decisions to be made, man. But yeah, man, just always a pleasure.
I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, buddy.